Hello and welcome to another episode of Now About That with James and Sarah. I'm James.
And I'm Sarah.
And this week's episode, nobody knows. We don't really have any topic, so
no,
it's going to just be kind of a chat. I'm exhausted.
Oh my God, same. You go first.
Well, we had our Christmas holiday party thing today at work, so I was doing that since like 8 o'clock. I just got home at like 3. And I'm tired.
I bet. I can't figure out how to open this. I volunteered to help one of my coworkers and her sister-in-law do this Donuts with Santa event this morning. I got paid for it. So like it wasn't like a bad deal or anything. And it was pretty easy, but I couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah.
And then I had to be up super early because I had to be there by 8. So, yeah, I'm tired. And then work has been stressful. Work is insane. And then I have a polyamorous potluck this evening that I'm bringing a dessert for. And I ran out of one of the ingredients last night. So while we're doing this, I'm doing that.
I am not going to be doing anything this weekend because I don't want to.
That's super fair. I have to work tomorrow. I'm training because we finally hired some new people. So I'm training my new Sunday person. But I still have to be there all day. So
why is work really stressful?
I found out that one of my coworkers that I thought I was really good friends with has been talking crap about me behind my back, which was really frustrating. It's the holidays, so of course everything's crazy. Our numbers suck because nobody wants to sign up for a membership right now. So we had to have a meeting where basically my district manager was just like, "Why do y'all suck?" And it was like, I don't know.
Do you have like a holiday offer where someone can gift someone a membership?
We do. Somebody can gift somebody a membership, but nobody's doing that either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But it's just a bunch of unnecessary shit, and my front desk people are upset, and there's not much I can do because like I can talk to my manager about it, but that doesn't mean anything's going to happen. So anyway, how about you? How's work?
It's okay. The supervisors don't listen and they keep sending people to a classroom training, but they don't assign the training first. And I've told them how to assign the training like 5 times now, and they still aren't doing it right. Like I just got a message last night from one of the supervisors and was like, I tried to assign it and it just keeps giving me an error message. Can you assist? I'm like, and then he sent a screenshot. I'm like, well, you're not putting it in the right screen. There's 2 screens that you use. That's it. 2 in this system. And you're in the wrong one.
Of course.
So that's always fun. But the holiday party today was it was a hit. I was in charge of the drinks and the music. So I was making hot cocoa and pulling drinks for people. And by drinks, I mean like soda, no alcoholic drinks.
Darn.
Soda, water, that type of thing. And then all the kids loved hot cocoa. There was this one kid that came up and he was like, I won. Can I get a Mountain Dew? I was like, sure. And then he came up 2 more times after that for a Mountain Dew. I was like, this is your 3rd Mountain Dew. Is your parent okay with that? And his dad was standing behind him and he goes, yeah. How? Why are you letting your child have 3 Mountain Dews?
3?
3.
Oh, what child needs that much sugar?
And he had like 2 hot chocolates. Yeah.
Is that dad just going to pawn him off on somebody?
I don't know. Probably his wife. And then I was talking to Elitza and she was like, oh yeah, they had like this cookie decorating section where they could like take icing and decorate their own cookies. And she was like, yeah, he made like a mountain of icing and then he was just eating it. So he had a cookie with a bunch of icing, at least 2 hot chocolates, and 3 Mountain Dews. It's like, geez, how is this kid not having a heart attack right now.
Right? How is this child not bouncing off the fucking walls? Christ.
Loud. That was loud, Sarah.
I'm so sorry. I did not anticipate it being loud. What was I gonna say? There were like a bunch of kids in, their nicest outfits for the donuts with Santa, which was adorable. And a couple of the little kids were telling me what they wanted for Christmas.
And you said, I don't care. Shut your mouth.
I did no such thing because I love children, unlike some people. I know this one little kid told me that he wanted to ask Santa for a Magikarp from Pokemon, but he wanted to ask for it because he wanted it so he could give it to his best friend. And then I had this one little girl tell me that all she wanted for Christmas was a photo with her brother, her dad, her mom, and a bike horn. And I was like, okay, I hope Santa gives those things to you.
Yeah, you know what I saw? They did. So the parents can bring their gifts and like they purchase their kids' gifts and wrap them, and then Santa gives them out. And you know what I saw? Do you know what I saw? Like at least 3 kids that were crying because they didn't like their gift that Santa gave them. It's like, you ungrateful little brat.
But that doesn't necessarily make them ungrateful little brats. If their parents didn't listen to them and got them something completely different, of course they're going to be upset.
No, it was because there was at least one of them that I heard, and she was like, well, they got a better or cooler gift than I did. It's like, this is one gift at a Christmas party at a job.
Yeah, but they're little kids. They don't understand.
They're brats. They're ungrateful.
They're not brats. They're not ungrateful.
I disagree completely.
You're just a bah humbug.
But there were some really adorable little kids there. I hate kids, but they were really adorable. They had their like Christmas outfits on. I still wanted to trip them. I made a sign that said like what drinks I had. And it was like, I have Coke, I have Diet Coke, I have Sprite, I have Mountain Dew, which I don't know why we got Mountain Dew. And then there were like 3 juices and water and hot cocoa. And everybody kept walking up and they're like, what do you have? And I'm like, here's a sign. Look, here's a sign. Here's what all we have. Would you like some? Do you have any coffee? Is it on my sign? Do I have coffee? Do you see it on my sign? The answer is no. I don't have coffee.
Yeah, fun fact. People don't read. Real
fun.
No,
I didn't even, I was just like, well, I have a sign right here. Is it on my sign? I don't have coffee. The answer is no. And then someone would walk up and say, can I have a soda? I'm like, what type of soda? It's like, we have several.
Which one?
And then I think most of them, whenever they said soda, they meant Coke. So I think that's like a Northeastern thing. They say soda, but they mean Coke. But it was fun. I wore this new sweater that I bought, and it's kind of like a white oatmeal-ish color. And we were doing an ugly sweater contest. And if anybody asked me, I was like, oh no, this is my ugly sweater. It's just a whiteout happened, so you can't see it through the snow.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
And then like 3 people walked up to me and said that they really like my my glasses. So that was fun. And then, so we didn't talk about this because I hadn't taken my car in last week to get it fixed yet. Or had I?
I don't remember.
I think I had, because it was on Friday that I took it in during the day. I hate my rental car. So I have a Dodge Durango. I think we did talk about it now that I think about it, which is a mid-size SUV.
Because of the gas.
Yeah. And I absolutely hate it because it has a very like long hesitation whenever I push on the gas before it actually accelerates. So it drives me crazy because I'm used to my car where it's instant torque. So it automatically accelerates as soon as I push on the gas. There's no like, it doesn't have to spray the gas into the combustion engine for the engine to deliver the torque. It's just instant.
Right.
So I hate this car, but I am getting used to it, and it does have adaptive cruise control, which I didn't think it did, but then I figured it out. So that's nice.
Yay, adaptive cruise control.
Other than that, my back hurts today from today. And I am really thirsty. I just realized like 5 minutes ago.
Maybe you should go get something to drink.
Yeah, but that's all the way in a different room. I am planning on moving the rooms around, or moving the living room around.
Huh.
And I'm going to have the 2 chairs where they were. I'm going to move them to by the windows. And then I'm going to take the kitchen table and put it there so that we can kind of like sit at the kitchen table or in the living room. And then I'm going to move my desk into where the kitchen table is now.
Well, that sounds fun.
So next week I might be in a different filming location, although you can't tell anyways because I have a background.
Super fair. Oh my God. What was I going to say?
No clue. What are you making for your polyamorous thing? Potluck?
Key lime pie tarts.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You told me that already.
Yep. So I ran out of
cream
lime
cheese.
juice.
Oh.
So I was like, oh no. So I had to order more this morning to get it delivered so that I could finish. So
last year we did this thing at my work, Christmas party or holiday party, where it was like this powder stuff that you order and then you add water to it and it makes like fake snow. And it's basically just like a kind of like a gelatin type thing. Not gelatin, kind of like a, what is it called?
I don't know.
Kinetic sand, kind of, but not quite kinetic sand. But it's basically a powder where you add water to it. And she only ordered 2 bags because she thought that was going to be enough. And the pools she put it in, it was like the 2 bags barely filled up part of the pool. And we had 2 pools. And I was like, well, what we could do is get this one where we have all the stuff in it. And then we can go and get like from Joann's Fabrics or something like that and get like that stuffing, like the polyfill stuff that goes into like pillows when you're making pillows, or you can use it for, I think people use it whenever they're quilting too.
Yeah, like batting and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like, we can get that and just put it in the other one. And they can be like, so they'll play in this one and get all slimy and not slimy, but it's like powdery wet stuff. And then when they go get out of this one, they can come into this one and it kind of cleans them off and dries them off a little bit with the polyfill. And we got it and it looked really nice. And I think more kids played in it than they did the other thing.
Well, hey, there you go.
And one of the employees, his name is Jay, he goes, hold on, kids, what's in this? And I go, oh, it's just polyester, like poly cotton batting stuff. And he goes, oh, okay. I was like, actually, no, it's asbestos.
Actually, no, we're ruining it for all of your children.
Get rid of them early.
You know.
But it wasn't bad. It was kind of fun. We played some music. There was a game that they played where you took like a cup, like a solo cup or like a plastic disposable cup, and you tied a string to it around your neck and then around your waist. And then from the bottom of it, there was an ornament that you had to kind of try and like gesture to get it to pop into the cup.
Right.
And that's what they played. A lot of the adults were like, I don't want to play that, because they thought they would look stupid.
That makes sense. I wouldn't. Why are you putting it around your neck? That sounds like a way to choke yourself out.
No, like you tie it around your neck, like a chain, like not a chain, but like a necklace.
Oh, okay.
So it's hanging around your neck and around your waist.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. I was very confused for a moment. I was just like, wait, what?
It's another way we can get rid of the kids. Newsome.
I know. I gotta watch out for you. Okay, Sarah.
She dropped something.
Throwing stuff on the floor.
And without fail, one person, the very first person, I wasn't even there, they walked up, got hot chocolate, and then they dropped it and spilled it. I was like, really?
Of course.
They were trying to clean it up before I got there, but it didn't work because I got there and I was like, what is happening? And she was like, I was so worried that you would see it before I cleaned it up. I was trying really hard to clean it up before you got here.
Oh, no.
It's like, well, it didn't work. What did you do?
You're like, well, too late. I'm here. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, fun fact about sweetened condensed milk. It's very thick.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, so the other thing that we did this week was we had it's called a Yankee swap thing here. It's also called a white elephant.
Oh yeah, I know what white elephant is.
And what I brought, I actually kind of really wanted. And I was really nice this week, Sarah.
Yeah.
I was a really nice person. So what I got, I actually really wanted. And then I was like, so the way that it works, if you're the first person, you pick your, for people that don't know, if you're the first person, you pick your gift and you open it, and then you're just stuck with it. And then every subsequent person after that has the option to either go and pick a new present, or they can steal from someone else. But if they steal, the person, that item, that round cannot be stolen again, basically. And I was like, ooh, this is going to work out well. Cause I was like, I either want to be the last person, or the first number one, or I want to be the last person. And I was the last person. So I was like, ooh, this means I can go steal the thing that I want, the gift that I brought. Cause it was a game. It was, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like Symptoms or something like that. And it was like in the shape of a pill bottle, and you took a red pill and a blue pill, and then it had symptoms on it, and you're supposed to guess like what your sickness is or illness is.
That's
really cool. It sounded like a really fun game. And I got it. The very first person, they pulled my gift because it was in the biggest bag. So they're like, ooh, I'm going to get this. And then he like started opening it, and he was like, there's nothing in here. And then he got to the bottom because I didn't realize how big it was or how small it was compared to the bag that I bought. And he was like, oh, this is he didn't seem to like it. But then there were other people that did like it. And this one person stole it. And I was like, well, I am still last, so I can actually steal it back from him anyways. And then he was sitting there and he was like, this is kind of cool. My wife is a pharmacist, so she's going to love this. I was like, well, fuck. Now I can't steal it because that would be terrible.
Right.
So I was like, I guess I won't steal it. So I stole a pun a day calendar.
Okay.
Because I love some puns. And I was like, ooh, this is something that we could do on the podcast.
It is.
So
I also love puns.
Every week we can go through the week of puns that we have on the calendar starting in 2024.
Woot woot.
I don't think there are any for 2023. I'll open it now and see. So like this week is kind of like a free for all. I mean, I did a lot for work, and then now I have I told people they couldn't do something because they were trying to create a new document and then assign it to everyone, and I was like, this doesn't need to be assigned to everyone, so let's not do that. And then I am pissing off supervisors because they don't know how to do their job, even though I've told them how to do it several times. And then what else did I do? We had that thing with the Christmas party. And then next week there's another Yankee swap thing, but I don't think I'm going to do that one.
Super fair. And
next Saturday, though, I signed up to go to the business that does our ESL classes is hosting a holiday potluck type thing. I think they call it something different here, not potluck. What is it called, Sarah? No, it is potluck up here. It's pitchin' in Indiana. So
it's a pitchin' in Indiana.
So they're doing a potluck. So I signed up to do that next Saturday. So I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to make though. Still trying to decide that.
Sounds exciting. Trying to.
No, I don't think I'm going to like these.
No, they're not good.
No, like the first one for Monday, January 1st. Monday, January 1st. Yep. Is Happy New Year. And it's got a picture of a bunny.
That's boring.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to like these.
Why is this? I'm going to have to actually cream this. God bless.
Sarah's creaming something.
I'm not creaming anything yet. I have to find...
Immersive you do.
I have to find something to cream with. Ooh. Plus, I'll, turn off the sound while I do that.
I really wish that this showed me, like, the timing.
The timing for what?
How long we've been recording.
Oh.
It's not a big deal. I just wish it did.
Oh, that's what I found. Things to do the hard work for me.
Are you going to do that on the podcast?
I'm not going to turn it on while, like, you can hear me. Yes, this is a full-on baking show now.
An audio-only baking show. That sounds like that makes plenty of sense.
An audio-only baking show. And, you know, I'm just going to let people listen to me blend stuff.
And then we just hear her scream, and then she's gushing blood, and then she passes out, so we hear a thump. And that's all we hear.
Yeah, exactly. Except I'm not going to do that. I'm going to mute. But
so I was scrolling through TikTok when I got back home, and I saw this one thing. It was Selena Spooky Boo. Do you know who that is?
It was what?
So her name is Selena Spooky Boo.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of her.
So it was her and then Call Me Chris. I think.
Oh, yeah. I love them.
I think she changed her handle name now. It's not the same. It's not that anymore. But it was them. I think they have a podcast, or they were on each other's one of the podcasts.
Yeah.
And Call Me Chris asked Selena how she would, if she could kill her and get away with it, how she would do it.
Okay.
So I thought that would be fun for us to talk about.
Okay.
Like, how would you kill me and get away with it? Happy holidays, by the way, everybody.
Let me think. So I would probably have to lure you somewhere. And then I would have to catch you by surprise.
Which is really hard to do.
And
especially the luring me somewhere. That's really hard to do.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, okay, if we were both in Indiana, right? I would be like, hey, do you want to go look at like the fall foliage in like McCormick's Creek? And then I would like tell you where to meet up. And then I would be like a few minutes late because I would like have to sneak in behind you and just shove you off. And that's it. Because I don't think I'm strong enough to actually dispose of your body.
I don't think you're strong enough to shove me off of anything either.
I mean, that's why I'd have to catch you by surprise.
You wouldn't be able to catch me by surprise. I would hear you wheezing as you came up.
Okay, listen, that's rude. Okay, how would you get rid of me, smarty pants?
I would make you chase me until you couldn't breathe and then asphyxiated.
You would what?
Make you chase me until you couldn't breathe and then you would asphyxiate.
Wow.
I mean, asthma for the win. And then it's like, I didn't even kill you. I was just running and you killed yourself.
It's the perfect crime, really.
It is. So Selena Spooky Boo said they would be outside by their pool hanging out. And then she would go in and have an icicle that was fashioned into a shiv or a knife. And then she would stab her and then push her in the pool and then she would drown. And Chris was like, but I was stabbed. She's like, oh, yeah, I don't know that. Like, what about the stabbing?
I mean, at least the weapon would be gone, right?
No, that kind of gives me the, why is the floor wet, Dan? Is that what his name is?
I don't remember.
It's from Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation? Which Christmas Vacation?
National Lampoon's Christmas. Is it Christmas Vacation?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen any National Lampoons.
Yeah, it's Christmas Vacation.
Okay. I've not run into this before, but it's not blending the way it should. I'm very concerned. It's very lumpy. Keep
blending it.
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's Todd. Why is the carpet all wet? Todd. Do you know who says that?
Is it Chevy Chase?
No.
I don't know then.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, nice. I like her.
It's the neighbor. I can't remember what happened, but it was Chevy Chase was putting, I think, the Christmas tree up and they accidentally went through their window or something and it snowed into it. And then I don't remember exactly what it was actually now that I say that.
That Sounds mortifying.
But their carpet was wet. She goes, "Why is the carpet wet, Todd?"
That's a good question, Julia. I don't know what her name is in the movie.
I don't either. Margot says, while hanging Christmas lights on his house, Clark Griswold fell, grabbed on the gutter, and sent ice flying through the neighbor's window. Later, Clark's neighbor, Margot, saw the broken window, found melted ice on her carpet, and asked her husband, "Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?" That was it.
Nice. Okay, it's less lumpy, but it's still...
You need to add more liquid?
No, I don't...
Add more cream cheese?
Well, I can't add any more cream cheese because I'm out.
Failure.
I know. Like, it looks fine otherwise. Let me taste it. It tastes fine.
It looks fine. It tastes fine, but it will kill you.
It's just a little lumpy. A little lumpier than I anticipated, but
just keep blending. Just keep blending.
Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Anyway,
What else we got going on?
not a whole heck of a lot, honestly.
I think I want to
failed my art history test.
Sarah.
Yep. That was exciting.
Why did you do that?
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. It just kind of happened. I'm pretty sure, actually, that I failed the whole class, but I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, which is a struggle. I'm struggling.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, it's just aggravating.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, other than that, I really don't have a lot going on. Other than work. Work is crazy because the holidays. And that's about it.
I'm supposed to get my car back next Friday. Hopefully. We'll see how that goes.
Fingers and toes crossed.
Yeah, they said, and if I have to figure it out before then, because I also have an appointment scheduled on Saturday next week. Oh yeah, it's not until later. Never mind. To get my first service done on that car. And it's, when I say service, they're rotating the tires. That's all they have to do.
Nice.
And then check my brakes. That's it. And then what else was it? Oh, next Sunday, I'm getting my eyes checked, just because it's the end of the year and I need to spend my FSA money before the end of the year.
Makes sense.
And I'm going to potentially probably buy new glasses once I have my new prescription. I don't think my prescription has changed, or if it is, it hasn't changed that much. But I just need a new prescription because I can't buy new glasses. And I kind of want to look into Ray-Ban has this pair of glasses that has a camera in it.
Interesting.
I've been thinking about looking into.
Well, I don't understand having the camera in your glasses, but I mean, kinda. I don't think I would want that if it were me. But that's me and not you. And you can do whatever you want.
I usually do.
That is true.
Capture, share, and live stream life's best moments this holiday season. Gift Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, now available at Lens Crafters. So it's Meta. It's connected with Meta.
Which makes me even less likely to get it. I'm just like, why? Why though?
I think the only problem is the ones that I like, the headliner option, which are kind of more of a rounded lens, only come in one size. They don't come in the large.
Yeah, that would be a bit of a problem for you.
Oh, no, they do. Oh, no, those are Wayfair. So they only come in the small or the mediums.
Oh, darn. Ugh, I need additional storage space.
They're expensive, though.
I believe that. I don't know why I'm humming the theme song for Sesame Street, but here we are. I wish you were here because you're tall.
Well, that sucks.
I also wish that you were here because I love you and I enjoy seeing you.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. But it would also be helpful if you were here because you're tall.
So I've been thinking about looking into buying a DJ set and learning how to DJ.
Okay, that would be interesting.
The only problem with that is those things are really expensive.
Yeah, they are.
But I think it would be fun.
It sounds like it would be.
DJ equipment. So the new Cast of RuPaul's Drag Race season 16 was announced. Did you see that?
Oh, I did not. Who else is going to be in it?
I don't know. Well, I haven't really looked that much into it, but I did see one of them. Her name is Amanda Tori Meeting.
Oh my God.
A mandatory meeting. I love it. I'm like, that's hilarious. I hope she's in there for a while because I like hearing that name, but having no idea how she does. So I don't know.
That sounds really funny though.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. There's one thing that's $2,499.
Good God.
But there's also some that are like this is a Pioneer DJ one. It's $289. So some of them are like they look like they're relatively not too super expensive if you want to just play around with it and see if you can figure it out.
Right.
I might look into it. Never know.
Need another hobby?
Yeah, why not? Oh wait, no, this one's from Pioneer and it's $2,000.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I won't get it anytime soon, but
right, but still. Yeah.
Oh, this one's from Pioneer. It's only $300. Now we're just shopping. That's what we're doing today, apparently.
We're shopping and making key lime pie tarts.
What'd you call me?
A tart. I called you a tart.
Well, if the glove fits. I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? Want to look up some funny quotes?
Sure. I want world peace.
I can't give you that.
Why not?
Here's 101 funny quotes. I'm not I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
Oh my God.
I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just going to ask where they're going and hook up with them later. Mitch Hedberg.
That's fair. I get that.
Before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, you are a mile away from them and you have their shoes. I like that one.
I like that one too.
Although I probably don't fit in a lot of people's shoes.
Probably not.
My mother always used to say, the older you get, the better you look. The older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana.
It's true.
Do you know who said that?
No.
Betty White as Rose in The Golden Girls.
I love that. I love Rose.
Halloween is the beginning of the holiday shopping season. That's for women. The beginning of the holiday shopping season for men is Christmas Eve. That was David Letterman.
He's from Indiana.
He is. Bob, looks like you've been missing a lot of work lately. Peter, I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob. That's from Office Space.
I wouldn't be missing it either. TBH.
Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society.
Also true.
I don't know. Sometimes nudity makes a really big impact.
I mean, that's true.
Especially if you're
a politician
protesting something. We went in two very different directions.
No, I was just remembering when Anthony Weiner accidentally posted leaked his own nude on Twitter.
I was thinking of like the tits out day for women talking about breastfeeding.
Ah, yes.
I don't know that that's what it was called, but it was basically, that's what it was.
I mean, that's what it should be called if it isn't called that already.
Tits out. And then there's, before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with slow internet to see who they really are. Do you know who said that?
Who?
Will Ferrell.
Nice. I love wrong.
Yeah, I love being married. It's so great to find that one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. Rita Rudner.
I don't know who that is.
I want to say, doesn't she sing? Rita Rudner. Who is Rita Rudner? She's an American comedian. Oh, I think you would know who she was if you saw a picture of her. Probably.
I would probably know who a lot of people are if I saw pictures.
Ned, I would love to stand here and talk with you, but I'm not going to.
I love that.
That's from Groundhog Day.
Ah, yes. I haven't watched that in a while, but I know of it.
I don't know that I've ever actually seen that movie, now that I think about it.
I watched it on a date, actually.
This one's funny, and their name is funny too. When your mother asks, do you want a piece of advice? It's a mere formality. It doesn't matter if you answer yes or no. You're going to get it anyway. And their
true.
And their name is Irma Bombeck. Irma.
I've heard of Irma Bombeck.
Oh my God. That was a Drag Race name. I want my children to have all the things I couldn't afford. Then I want to move in with them. Phyllis Diller.
Makes sense. I like Phyllis Diller.
Yeah. Never follow anyone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path. Then by all means, follow that path. I like that one.
I like that one too.
That was by Ellen DeGeneres. Insomnia sharpens your math skills because you spend all day calculating how much you sleep and how much sleep you'll get if you are able to fall asleep right now. Anonymous.
So true.
Breaking up is like knocking over a Coke machine. You can't do it in one push. You got to rock it back and forth a few times and then it goes over. What?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That was Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't like him anyway.
I walk around like everything's fine, but deep down inside my shoe, my sock is sliding off.
Me on a regular basis.
I haven't spoken to my wife in years. I didn't want to interrupt her. Rodney Dangerfield. I used to sell furniture for a living. The trouble was, it wasn't my own.
You shouldn't sell other people's furniture. What?
Yeah, it's fine. It was Les Dawson. There's nothing wrong with you that an expensive operation cannot prolong.
That's also true.
Monty Python's Flying Circus. See, you're not talking. You're muted.
I know, because we're trying to get the dog to go into her kennel.
Oh, hi, puppy.
No. She's running away.
Oh, bye, puppy. Which dog is it?
Denali, the husky.
Oh, I'm surprised she's not screaming.
She's actually very quiet. She doesn't bark very often.
No, they don't bark. They vocalize and scream.
She doesn't do that either.
Should I keep going? What else do we want to do? As I'm talking to myself again, she's muted.
You're not talking to yourself. I'm just also doing other things at the same time.
Because she has no time for me.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
That was my roommate, Liz. Well, one of my roommates.
Bye, Liz. Did I meet Liz?
I think you meant Mac.
Okay. You know you've reached middle age when you're cautioned to slow down by your doctor instead of the police.
Oof. True.
That was Joan Rivers.
You know, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I shouldn't quote random things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I am, but you shouldn't. The only thing that separates us from the animals is our ability to accessorize.
Chanel?
No.
Who said that one?
Clary Belcher from Steel Magnolias.
Yes. Steel Magnolias. Another good movie I haven't seen in a while. But I don't usually watch it unless I'm intending on sobbing for a while.
It's not that sad.
Well, you're also not a super overly emotional human being.
No, I'm not. God.
Me, on the other hand.
Stab me with a knife, Sarah. Jesus.
I'm not stabbing you with a knife.
There's nothing simpler than avoiding people you don't like. Avoiding one's friends. That's the real test.
True, because your friends know where you are.
Dowager Countess Violet Crawley from Downton Abbey.
Okay.
A good rule to remember for life is that when it comes to plastic surgery and sushi, never be attracted by a bargain.
Accurate.
That was Graham Norton.
You know what? He's right, though.
Yeah, because you could end up looking like a mess.
True. Or being stuck in the toilet.
Wait, what?
If the sushi is a bargain, you'll probably end up in the toilet.
In the toilet or on the toilet? What are you doing in the toilet?
At that point, you've been served to the toilet gods, and that's just where you live.
Jesus. Well, I don't have anything else, so this might be a short episode. Next week, we'll do something, and I don't know, maybe curate it towards Christmas or Hanukkah.
Possibly. We could do that.
Hanukkah did just start. I think it was Thursday.
I think
Wednesday
so,
or
yeah.
Thursday. It was the first day of Hanukkah. And then Christmas is coming up. Kwanzaa is when is Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa is after Christmas.
I did decide to take the entire last week of the year off, so I will not be working as of, is that the 22nd? After the 22nd, I won't be working until the new year.
I love that for you.
That's fun.
That is fun.
And I still have 3 days that I have to burn, so I might take Monday off, and I might just move furniture around on Monday.
There you go. That would be smart. Ugh, they're a little lumpy, but they look good. Otherwise, they taste good. I think here's what happened. I think it turned out lumpy because I used 1 can of fat-free sweetened condensed milk because I didn't realize I grabbed a can of fat-free, and 1 is actually like full fat. So
I don't think that would make that much of a difference.
No?
No.
Well, maybe I just suck at this now.
Did you not let your cream cheese cool down or get up to room temperature?
I did.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't. I know I let it come up to room temperature last night when I was making them, and it was still kind of cold in the middle. So I'm wondering if this one was still really cold in the middle, and that's why.
Probably. Well, would you like to call it a podcast?
Yeah, I think we can call it a podcast.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to this week's episode of Now About That with James and Sarah. If you like this episode, please give us a like, a comment, and don't forget to follow or subscribe. And if you would leave a review in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen, as this helps get this out to more people and helps us grow. Feel free to follow us on social media. All of our handles are at Now About That Pod everywhere. And if there's something specific you would like us to discuss on the podcast, feel free to email us at nowaboutthatpod@gmail.com. Visit our website, www.nowaboutthatproductions.com, or you can give us a call and leave us a voicemail or send us a text message. Our phone number is 765-557-4170. Thanks again for listening. We hope you have a great week. And Sarah, enjoy your weekend and your lumpy sweater. Wait, no, your lumpy key lime pies.
Sweater. Yes, I will enjoy my lumpy key lime pies.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.